I mean, you must have done loads of stunts.
On Shining Vale, I had to do a stunt where I was at the top of on a ledge. They hooked this thing onto me. I swear to you, it looked like a shoelace. I was like, this is it? Oh my God. Okay, so I was like, okay, you can do this, Courtney. You can do it. Don't let people down. I got into this lift. I went up, and the ledge was this big. And I just turned white. I said, I'm sorry, I can't do it. I felt so I felt so stupid. But then I was like, you have a stunt person who looks just like me. Get her to do it. I'll be on the ground and I'll act.
I'll pretend. Yeah. Have you done that, or have you had stunt doubles when you've needed to do things?
Well, I'd like to say that in Paddington 2, there's a bit where my acrobatics kick in and I do the splits. It wasn't entirely me, but there was I remember doing a film that didn't trouble the box office much about 20 years ago in Vancouver, and there was a fight sequence, and so they needed a stunt guy to do all the really, butch stuff hanging off the edge of the boat in the Vancouver harbour. And anyway, so the guy turned up, my stunt double, and I said to the producer, I said, there's a guy over there who I've been told is the stunt double. And they went, yeah. And I said, he's quite fat. And he's my height-ish, but he's pretty... And they went, yeah. Took me ages for it to sink in. And of course, in the finished movie, I can't see the join, which is disappointing.
That's really sad, isn't it, when someone does that, they go, that's what you look like. You think. It's, if you ever had that where someone goes, oh, my mate looks like you, my mate looks like you, and then the mate comes out, you think, who's that big tooth? It's so disappointing, because for me, in my career, I've had this little go at being on Doctor Who, and I kept getting told off, because I didn't realise things like falling over is a stunt. And there's a risk assessment. So I went to stunt school with my mate Warren Brown, who you see now, he's on telly, he's all over the place, he's in Trigger Point and Responder, and he's a proper bloke.
Fight scene, 1 take 1.
Coming to Warren. And action.
Party's over, big dog.
Cut there.
What a day. Warren's let me come on set. He's an action hero on telly, and he's dead hard. Thanks for having me.
Okay.
I think I can learn from Warren. Not like people watch the Premier League and then think they can play football. Well, I'm watching Warren and I'm thinking, I can do that.
Rule number 1 of being an action hero, breathe in.
It's very dangerous, some of this stuff. You know what I mean? You look at the elites that do it.
Cruise, Stallone, Schwarzenegger, myself. So he's got to be paying attention. You don't play stunts.
I'm all right. Oh, look, I've been given a job. Yeah, I've got Warren, look, on air, and I'm going to go live. Hang on, let me zoom you in, Warren. That's Warren! Get in! That's Warren Brown!
Get me down! And action.
You're finished, big dog. Namaste, mother trucker.
Shoot!
All right, cut!
I just wanted a closer look.
He's cocking everything up. Stuntmen have walked, because he's not safe. I've got a massive scene still to do. I've got no stuntmen.
John! Job for you. Final scene, take 1.
Any last words before I finish you off?
Namaste, mother trucker.
Warren? Get the look out! So, Do you think I've got a chance?
I think with a body like that, you could be my stunt double, definitely.
Nailed it! I'm basically here with two people who have been in two of the biggest television franchises ever, but I've also been in Doctor Who, and listen, I'm not pretending to be an actor, but I want to be. And what I want to do is I want to try and merge the three franchises, because you've been in Doctor Who.
Yes, I have, yeah.
And I've been in Doctor Who. Have you been in Friends?
No, not to my knowledge.
And I've not been in Friends. You've not been in Doctor Who.
No, I have not.
You have not been in Downton.
I want to.
You want to be in Downton? What would you want to be? Or do you want to be one of the posh ones? You don't want to be one of the maids, do you?
Well, I think I'd like to be a posh one. Posh one from...
get nicer frocks, yeah.
Yeah.
So what I've decided to do is you've got a script, it's behind your cushion. I am now creating television history. Yes. Because I've written a script that I'm going to direct where I've brought all of these things together. It's an original idea. I'm not going to obviously copy Friends or anything like that. I've called it Acquaintances. And the script is the one where Monica randomly finds herself in Downton Abbey.
Perfect.
OK, so we're going to start off. That's your newspaper. Right, Courtney, come off. We'll come on. This would be great. This is going to be fucking great.
Well, this is what the newspaper's for, I see.
That's what the newspaper's for.
As usual, hide the script in here. Great, very good. And here we go.
Action!
Ah, the newspaper. A chance to catch up on the events of the day. And a great place to hide my script when I haven't bothered to learn my lines.
Hi, I'm Monica Geller.
An American? Well, this guy ought to stand up, of course. My wife's from Cincinnati. Do you know her?
Not unless she lived in New York in the 90s.
No, she moved to London in 1888. Sorry about the mess. We can't get the cleaning staff.
You need someone to clean this entire stately home? When can I start?
Well, it's not as easy as it sounds. There's also cooking, tending to the horses, mopping up the blood when my ulcer bursts during dinner.
I can do all that.
On your own? But there's over 100 rooms. It would take months, maybe years of non-stop cleaning and tidying.
I know.
I'm looking for aliens. Hey, how you doing? Hang on, what's a girl from 2004 doing in the 1920s? Have you nicked my mate's TARDIS?
No, but does that need cleaning as well?
You'd love it, because it's bigger on the inside.
I know! Robert?
Oh, God!
Robert?
Oh, my God! It's your wife!
And what are you doing with this young lady? Could one be any angrier?
Cora, we were on a break.
Thank you to my fantastic guests, Courteney Cox, Hugh Bonneville and 𝗰𝗵𝗆𝗲𝗀. You can't beat that. So thank you, good night and God bless and see you next week.